Hello, everyone. My name is Alex Orlov. This is my individual news article sharing number 3 for the Management 5900 class. As you can see on the slide in the first picture here, you'll see some newspapers. I'm going to be talking about two very new articles about AI and business strategy. Both articles are from important sites such as The Economist and Financial Times. These two articles will talk about AI and business strategy, both talking about AI and its impact right now. We know that AI is changing every industry right now. It affects supply chains, how companies work, and even the culture inside offices. That is why these articles are perfect, especially for what we are learning about in class. These two articles will show real examples of how businesses can stay strong when AI is everywhere. I'll go through each article here. For the first article, titled Europe Risks Irrelevance in the Frontier AI Race, published on February 22nd, 2026. Basically, this article explains how countries and companies can stay competitive with AI. It talks about things like controlling the supply chain and finding smart ways to use AI. This is important because Europe is actually falling behind, and businesses there could lose out if they do nothing. Some of the key points from this article. First off, Europe is way behind right now. They have less than 5% of the world's supercomputing power. In comparison, United States has 75%. Also, many smart people are leaving Europe and going to America for better jobs. Second key point, AI computers are now smarter than humans. Believe it or not, they beat people on hard PhD science tests and math Olympiads. Kind of stunning, to be honest. AI is spreading faster than any technology we have ever seen. Third point, there are big security and business risks. AI makes weapons cheaper for bad groups who are not governments. We already see military robots and things such as automatic drones fighting in Ukraine. Fourthly, it is a great power race between the United States and China. These two superpowers control the best AI models, the chips, and the cloud computers. Europe could be forced to follow them in whatever they decide. Basically, it shows that strategy matters a lot today. We need to be using these technologies in our society. Some strategic recommendations that we learned about in this article. First off, don't try to lead in making every new AI model. Instead, control the important upstream links in the supply chain. For example, there is a Dutch company called ASML that makes special machines for the best chips. They are controlling things like that which gives real power. Anybody that controls these things actually get the real power, these chips. Secondly, use Europe's own strengths. They are good at manufacturing and they have lots of health data. They can build special AI tools that other countries cannot copy easily. Thirdly, build more capacity in government and companies. This would mean more funding, keeping talented workers, and building nuclear power for big data centers, especially those that need lots of electricity. Fourthly, there is a history lesson. Britain invented electricity first, but the United States and Germany made the real money by using it well in factories and businesses. The idea is simple: having the invention is not enough. You have to use it in a smart way to win. I believe that these recommendations are very practical for any business as well, not just for Europe. All right, we're moving on to article number two. The title is Evolving for the AI Era: How the Financial Times is Creating a Culture of AI Fluency and Innovation. This article published on March 10th, 2025. Basically, this article shows a real company wide AI strategy at a big media company. The Financial Times has more than 3,000 employees. They decided to make AI part of everyday work for everyone. This is a great example of turning ideas into real action. Here are some of the key points from this article. First off, the CEO, John Ridding, set a company wide goal in 2024. Every person must become good at using AI. Secondly, they gave tools to almost everyone. Google Gemini and ChatGPT Enterprise went to about 80% of the 3,000 plus staff. Thirdly, they ran a special AI Immersion Week in June 2024. There were workshops, demonstrations, and panel talks. 94% of the people said they would start using AI right away. Fourthly, they created new jobs. There is now an AI fluency lead and a team that works across the whole company. Fifthly, they send a weekly tips newsletter, and they also made a skills quiz, and they created clear rules for safe AI use. They keep news writing separate from the business parts so the quality stays high. This basically shows strong leadership and a clear plan. Very clear plan. Now, let's look at the results and how they did it, their approach. 98% of employees are now AI literate, or even better. 75% use AI technology every single day. The tools save time so people can spend it on more important creative work. They built a culture where everyone tries new things and learns from each other. They put people first. They want to protect jobs and make careers better for the future in the media industry. There's actually a nice quote in the article states, a reflection of our commitment to embracing innovation and evolving our culture. The whole approach is kind of simple: train everyone, give good tools, measure what works, and keep improving. It works because the leaders really cared about the people. This slide gives the main takeaways from both articles. Firstly, AI is no longer optional in this time. It demands a full business strategy that mixes everything together. Secondly, companies should control strategic links like chips, energy, and data. They should invest in culture and reskilling and measure success in more ways than just money. Thirdly, businesses must build dynamic capabilities so they do not become irrelevant in the AI era. And fourthly, some practical advice: start with teams that mix humans and AI, get strong leadership commitment, and always use responsible policies. These four takeaways are the most important things you can remember and use in any company. Great takeaways from these two articles. And that wraps it up. I want to thank you for watching and listening. On the screen here, we'll have both the articles listed again so you guys can see it for yourself. Interesting stuff. AI is definitely changing the world right now. We should definitely use it and advance our skills with it. Thank you all for watching. Bye.